If you're wondering which laptops for graphic design are worth your money, stick around. After we run through each product, I'll give you my personal take. Would I buy it or would I skip it? No fluff, just my honest opinion. Let's get into it. Acer Aspire 5 A515. So you're on a budget and want to get into graphic design? Well, this thing exists, and it can handle some light photo editing without completely bursting into flames thanks to its decent processor and memory for multitasking. But holy crap, the screen's color reproduction is so bad, with just 51% sRGB coverage, that your client's vibrant red logo might end up looking like a sad, washed-out pink, making this a risky bet for any professional work. Would I buy it? No, because I actually like my clients and want them to have the correct brand colors. Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3. This laptop is like that one friend who says they're good at everything, but is actually mediocre at all of it. It can handle a little bit of Photoshop and Illustrator, but you will be staring at your screen waiting for it to catch up if you do anything complex. The color accuracy is so off that professionals would laugh you out of the room. And while it's cheap, its performance doesn't really shine in any area, making its price feel a bit too high for what you get. Would I buy it? Maybe, if I only needed to make memes in MS Paint and wanted a laptop for general use, but not for serious design work. Apple MacBook Air M4. All right, Apple's latest is here, and it's basically the vanilla ice cream of design laptops. Reliable, does the job well, but damn, is it boring. The screen is a dream, with fantastic color reproduction covering 100% of the DCI P3 space and a bright 500-nit display. And the M4 chip is zippy enough for your design apps, a big step up from the last generation. The problem is you get exactly 2 ports, so get ready to live the dongle life, and it's missing the smoother 120Hz ProMotion display of its big brothers, which feels like a cheap move. Would I buy it? Yes, it's a nearly perfect and portable machine for graphic design if you can live with its perfectly boring nature and buy a bucket of adapters. Acer Swift Go 14. This machine is all about that gorgeous OLED screen option, which is so stunning with its perfect blacks and 100% DCI P3 coverage that it could make my terrible stick figure drawings look like a Renaissance painting. It even has a 90Hz refresh rate for smooth scrolling, and it packs plenty of ports, unlike some other laptops, while being super light and portable. Just don't expect its integrated Intel Arc graphics to be a powerhouse for heavy video editing or 3D work. It's more for looking at pretty colors than creating them from scratch in demanding programs. Would I buy it? Yes, for that screen alone, it's an incredible experience for photo editing and design, as long as I keep my workflow in the 2D realm.
Asus ProArt P16. This thing is a tiny powerhouse built for creators, cramming a dedicated RTX 4050 graphics card and a ridiculous 32 gigabytes of RAM into a 13-inch convertible body, letting you chew through video renders and multitask smoothly. It's got a slick little dial on the touchpad for custom shortcuts, which is genuinely useful, but it comes with a power brick the size of an actual brick and can get hot and loud enough to double as a space heater. The 3K OLED screen is great for design, but it's only 60 Hz, and out of the box, the colors are so oversaturated, you'll need to recalibrate it unless you want your work to look like a unicorn threw up on it. Would I buy it? Maybe, if I needed maximum portable power and didn't mind the fan noise, the gigantic charger, and spending time in the settings to make the colors behave.
HP Omnibook Ultra. This thing has some serious stamina with its battery life, letting you design on the go for what feels like forever, and it's built into a neat little package. But my God, the screen is a letdown. It's so dim and the colors are so washed out, you'll be mashing the brightness key wondering if it's already maxed out, which it probably is. Would I buy it? Maybe, if I loved working in a dark room and valued battery life over being able to actually see the correct colors in my designs.
Asus ProArt P16 2025. This laptop is an absolute monster for creative work, packing some serious NVIDIA RTX 50 series muscle and a 4K OLED screen so gorgeous it'll make your eyes water. The downside is that it costs a fortune, has a proprietary charger so don't you dare lose it, and the trackpad is so big I sometimes missed my clicks, which is just fantastic when you're on a deadline. Would I buy it? Yes, if my client just paid me a truckload of money and I wanted to flex on every other graphic designer in the coffee shop with that beautiful screen.
Lenovo Legion Pro 7i Gen 9. Get ready for some serious horsepower.
because this gaming beast with its Intel Core i9 and RTX 4080 will render your projects faster than you can say, "Is it done yet?" Just don't get too comfortable because the battery life is a complete joke, lasting a pathetic 40 minutes off the charger, and the CPU gets hot enough to fry an egg on. Would I buy it? No, unless I planned on keeping it permanently chained to my desk and wanted a part-time space heater for the winter.
Apple MacBook Pro M4. Apple strikes again with a machine that's a beast for content creation, powered by the new M4 chip and a battery that literally lasts for more than a day, which is just insane. However, the graphics performance is a step down from last year's high-end models, and you are still stuck with a 1080p webcam, because apparently Apple thinks we all still live in 2015. Would I buy it? Yes. The battery life alone is a game changer, and as long as you're not doing insanely heavy graphics work that needs a top-tier GPU, this thing is a creative powerhouse.
Lenovo ThinkPad P1 Gen 7 2024. This ThinkPad is a solid, lightweight workstation with a color-accurate screen and a military-grade build, so it can probably survive a drop or two, or maybe a toddler. But when you push it with some heavy tasks, the fan screams like a jet engine, and the base model's graphics card might leave you wanting more power for really complex projects. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's a dependable and portable workhorse, perfect for the designer who's more about getting the job done without fuss than having the absolute fastest machine on the planet.
Lenovo Legion 9i. Alright, let's talk about the Legion 9i. This thing is an absolute monster with its liquid cooling and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4090, plus a ridiculous 18-inch 4K mini LED screen that does glasses-free 3D, which is a cool party trick for your design work, I guess. But honestly, while it's a performance beast, they kinda cheaped out on the inputs and audio. And there's a power button light that's always on and will haunt your dreams. Would I buy it? Maybe, if I wanted to show off a 3D model of a spinning hot dog to my cat without needing glasses, but the questionable downgrade on essentials makes me pause.
Lenovo ThinkPad P14s Gen 5. Next up is the ThinkPad P14s Gen 5, a compact little workstation that feels premium and has a fantastic 3K IPS screen, perfect for color-sensitive work, covering the DCI-P3 gamut like a champ. It's got great battery life, and they finally fixed the cooling, but it gets pretty damn hot under load, though at least the fans won't sound like a jet engine taking off. It's also a total fingerprint magnet, and you can't upgrade the Wi-Fi card, which feels a bit like being given a sports car with locked doors. Would I buy it? Yes, because that color-accurate screen is a dream for graphic design and it's a portable workhorse that prioritizes comfort over sounding like it's about to achieve liftoff. MSI Titan 18HX. Now for the MSI Titan 18HX, and holy crap, this thing is a beast with chart-topping performance and an 18-inch mini LED screen so bright it might actually give you a tan. That 3840 by 2400 resolution screen is like having two monitors glued together, making it amazing for productivity and graphic work. On the downside, the design is a bit much, with a big glowing dragon logo that screams, "I play games in my mom's basement." And that screen is so bright, it's genuinely overwhelming in a dark room. Would I buy it? No. Because while the performance and screen are god tier, its questionable looks and sheer bulk mean I'd need to hire a team of Sherpas just to get it to a coffee shop. Lenovo Yoga Pro 9i. The Lenovo Yoga Pro 9i is like the sensible, stylish cousin in this group. It has a gorgeous 16-inch mini LED display with full Adobe RGB coverage that's fantastic for long creative sessions, and an AI engine that supposedly learns how you work to optimize itself. But the battery life is pretty meh, clocking in at just under 8 hours, and it comes with the screen set to a measly 60 Hz, so you have to dive into settings just to get the buttery smooth 165 Hz you paid for. Compared to the Titan's bonkers brightness, this one is more restrained, which might actually be a good thing for your retinas. Would I buy it? Yes. It's a true MacBook Pro rival with a fantastic keyboard and a screen that makes colors pop. Perfect for a graphic designer who wants power without the flashy gamer nonsense.
Lenovo ThinkPad P1 Gen 7. Last on my list is the ThinkPad P1 Gen 7, a super lightweight workstation that's built tough enough to survive a minor apocalypse. You can get it with a beautiful wide gamut OLED screen that's a must for serious creative work, but the standard IPS screen has pretty limited color gamuts, so don't even think about it for professional design. It's a powerful machine, but you have to pay a pretty penny for that crucial OLED upgrade, and the fan gets annoyingly loud when you push it with something like local AI tasks. Would I buy it? Maybe, but only if my wallet was feeling extra thick for the OLED screen upgrade, because the base model's display just doesn't cut it for pro-level graphic design.
HP ZBook Fury 16 G11. This thing is a beastly mobile workstation. A space station for your desk that you can spec with a Core i9 processor and an NVIDIA RTX 5000 series GPU that will handle literally anything you throw at it. The problem is, if you cheap out on the configuration, you get a GPU that can't keep up, and this hefty boy is pure overkill unless your job involves rendering entire planets. Would I buy it? Maybe, if I won the lottery and needed to render my own Pixar movie, but for most graphic design, it's like using a sledgehammer to crack a nut.
Dell Precision 690. This Dell is a sleeper agent. It's surprisingly lightweight for a 16-inch machine, but can be armed with a beefy NVIDIA RTX 5000 Ada GPU and a gorgeous 4K OLED screen that makes colors look so good it's almost cheating. Be warned though, the entry-level model uses integrated graphics, which is a joke for design work, and the RAM is soldered, so you're stuck with your choice forever, like a bad haircut. Would I buy it? Yes, but only the fully loaded version because its gorgeous screen and portable power are perfect for a designer on the go.
Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 13. The X1 Carbon is so absurdly light, you'll constantly have mini heart attacks thinking you've lost it. And its 2.8K OLED screen is a dream for editing photos with its perfect colors and 120Hz refresh rate. But let's be real, this is built for spreadsheets, not for heavy-duty graphic design. And its performance can't touch a real workstation. Plus, the webcam quality is straight out of 2010. Would I buy it? No. This is the laptop you give your CEO to feel important. It's not for people who do actual creative work.
HP EliteBook Ultra G1Q. This laptop's battery life is absolutely insane. You could survive a zombie apocalypse and it would still have juice left. And it comes in a cool blue color instead of boring business gray. That's where the fun stops though, because its Snapdragon processor has all the graphics power of a calculator, making it completely useless for any serious design software. Plus, it's missing key ports. Would I buy it? Hell no. This thing is all show and no go. It's a marathon runner with no muscle, totally wrong for a graphic design gig.
Microsoft Surface Laptop Studio 2. This is the Swiss Army knife of laptops with a super cool hinge that lets you pull the screen forward into a perfect digital easel for drawing, backed by a powerful NVIDIA RTX 4060 that demolishes creative apps. The flip side is, the battery life is tragic, so you'll need to be within 3 feet of a power outlet at all times. And it costs an arm and a leg for all that fancy engineering. Would I buy it? Yes, if I was an illustrator or digital artist, the flexible design is a game changer that genuinely makes creative work easier and more intuitive.
Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the laptops for graphic design for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description.